Thank you so much for joining us for our continuation of the Lost Mines of Phandelver D&D campaign that we've been playing live on Twitch roughly around midnight PST on Friday nights. If you ever want to join us and see the action unfold live, I have a link to my Twitch page in the video description below. The following video has been edited just to cut down on the long pauses, the fiddling with Roll20, the rules looking up, and a lot of the chat interaction, so it's just straight D&D, or as close to it as I can get it. So if you want all that other extra goodness, come stop by the stream. Alright, now let's get into it. We started off with the Kobold prisoners. There was a bit of an exchange between Snowloo and the Kobolds. They learned a little bit about Snowloo's past, how she used to be like a part of their I don't know, what would you call it, like den group?
More of a
tribe, thank you. Chambers and reptiles. As part of the tribe, Snowloo killed the leader because he was not a very nice person, and they were overeating and sort of killing the forest because they were being gluttonous. Snowloo was able to talk the kobolds into coming with them in exchange for sort of safety and food. They would help them find a job. Once they got back into town, we had a kobold fashion montage. They brought Gundren to Sildar, and they agreed that you guys would all meet up in the morning for kind of the information of what's going on, why Gundren was captured. And while they're doing this, Snowloo is also looking for a gilded acorn with a fishtail inside. They were able to find said gilded acorn, and they brought it to the woodworker's family, where they are currently trying to make a small carved out fishtail for the acorn. And we are starting off with everybody waking up inside the town master's hall. You all have had a long rest, but since Loki wasn't here last time, we're going to take care of a little... You had a little bit of a dream there, Loki. And while you were sleeping, in your dream, you sort of wake up, and again, you're sort of in these underground tunnels below the forest that you've seen once before in a dream and once before not in a dream. And standing before you is this large, hulking demon. He's got scimitars strapped to his sides. And you can just see this sort of necrotic power sort of radiating off of him. And as your sort of eyes adjust, he's sort of glaring down at you, and he says, How dare you let one of the minions escape? I entrusted you with this power in return for a favor, and you let them just slip through your fingers. What have you to say about that?
Don't blame me. Blame my partners who were having a squabble while trying to watch over them. I did not mean to let them escape.
What up,
Those
Matt?
were my companions' fault. Not paying attention. Don't pin my mistakes of my partners on me.
Whether it was you or your partners, you were involved. Don't let it happen again. And he's everything's gonna go dark, and then you'll wake back up in Phandalin. And it's morning time. You're
What
in
a waste of my time.
You're in a cozy bed inside the Stonehill Inn.
Well, my morning was just been ruined. Shall I go eat breakfast?
Are we all awake?
Oh yeah, you guys are all waking up. Can't remember if I mentioned the plan was Loki. You guys, the party agreed to go meet at the town master's hall after kind of grouping up. Get some more information out of Gundren.
Well, I guess after everyone's ready,
Oh
let's
yeah.
be waiting near the front of the inn.
Eat, drink,
Yeah.
ready to go.
All the necessities.
Bare necessities.
I'm having my breakfast ale.
Whoa. Throwing on the alcoholic.
Can't have
Run
to
on
do
the
without
leaves
it.
after.
I'll bring it with me.
No.
Oh no.
Hey, can you pour me some?
Of course. Of
Bring
course,
the whole
friend.
keg.
Hold out my skull.
Got the travel sippy cup.
Did you
Ale.
disinfect that skull?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Travel
You can pour it into the skull yourself.
Fine.
Alright,
hand you-
are we all here?
Yes, I think.
Oh,
Where's Snow?
Yeah. I'll leave my room, go downstairs, join everyone outside with my new shepherd crook, of course.
So fast. Oh, where'd you get that?
It's mine. It's mine forever. My
Can I touch
thing
it?
gave it to me. No,
I kind of look at Snowloo.
it's mine.
I'm gonna touch it anyway.
Is that a weapon?
Can be a weapon. It's gonna be a terrible weapon.
I'm
It's a
touching it.
terrible
you.
weapon? Is it
It's a
magical?
Is it magical, Steve?
Yeah, it's magical.
Is
It
it
should be a quarterstaff +1.
All right.
Oh, okay. It just looks like a shepherd's crook. Okay.
I'm touching it.
It is magical. My goddess gave it to me in my dream.
Ooh.
Uh,
Are you sure you aren't crazy?
very nice.
I
Very
do.
nice stick.
No. It's fine.
All right.
Well, everyone's ready.
Well, let's
Make
go.
it
It's time we
honest.
figure out what's really going on here.
It's time we figure out what's really going on and then go do side stuff for 12 more sessions.
There's a lot of side
Let's
stuff
go.
they haven't done.
Onward.
Get down to business. To
There
do
go
side
fine.
quests.
To defeat
Agatha.
the drow.
Lord.
I'm trying to think of. I gotta think of a whole song for the.
Wait, Agatha the drow. She's not
They're
a
a drow.
Agatha?
Not Agatha. Well, I mean, we don't know.
No,
She could be.
Um,
Agatha
she's
was
pro-
the.
she's probably
But
just a,
Banshee.
she's
But
probably
the
just a
black
total
Yeah,
spider.
she's a banshee.
I mean a witch.
She's just a dead lady. the
Same.
the black spider is a drow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we know this information for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
The bird lady told me.
Hmm?
And they call me crazy.
All right.
I
We're-
like-
we're
I know what you're
going.
talking about.
DM, we are going. We are making our way. I'm
Downtown.
role playing the footsteps. We're making our way to the
Oh, wait.
town master's hall.
Make a dexterity save not to trip on your shoelaces.
Yeah.
An athletics check to walk on a flat surface.
Played a good amount of Pokemon Snap today. How are you
Quick,
liking it so
everyone
far?
Oh my
Oh no, there's your
There
nat
it
20 for the day.
He's
Oh,
strutting his
this,
stuff.
oh man, you guys watch me go.
Oh.
Oh my god, Snowloo falls
Oh
and
no,
dies.
Snowloo broke his leg.
No, drunk.
Snowloo wasn't even the one drinking.
I can't believe I just wasted. That's not my nat 20 for the day. That's my monthly allotment of nat
Oh
20s gone.
no, and
Yeah.
it's
Oh yeah,
May
it's
1st.
the first of the month.
Oh
It's
no.
It's gone.
It
I
is-
used it day one.
Yeah, it's so
Day one.
nice.
That was, that
I've
was
been really
May's,
enjoying it.
That was May's critical hit.
I've been playing it with my kiddo.
Used up. All right, let's go.
So,
All right.
It's now Ronan strutting his stuff on the way to Town Master's Hall with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are. You guys are.
floating.
It's noticeable how good I'm walking.
It's
We
though.
got the
just-
conga line going.
Everybody stopped to watch.
Yeah.
Just how
Damn, that's some good walking.
how nice. Yeah, Ronam is strutting his stuff across the very
Wide.
short wall.
More snow flowing down his face.
Just the wide Putin song just kicks in as soon as Ronom opens up the door.
Snowloo actually forgets how to walk. We have to reteach him like a little baby.
Oh, I'll
Oh,
teach him
no.
on the way to the Town Master's Hall.
All right, so you make it to the town master's hall and you guys go inside. Inside, Tarbin is not there, but Gundren and Sildar are. Ah, good. You're all here. Thanks for agreeing to meet me in the morning. So I can just tell all of you sort of at once what's going on.
Yes.
So you guys all kind of group up. Sildar sort of motions you guys away, sort of away from the windows, so you guys can kind of talk close. He also locks the door. He's like, I also kicked Tarbin out. I don't know how much I trust that fool.
For the best.
So Gunnar will explain. So you know of the mine, right? They used to forge powerful magical weapons in there, and then at some point orcs came down, destroyed old Phandelver, and the mine was lost in the battle. Until recently, my brothers and I were able to find the location of it. And it appears that maybe we weren't the only ones, or they found out that we knew. So they took me and took the map. My brothers were supposed to meet me here. My guess is they went on ahead without me to get started. But I fear that some not so nice people are possibly have access to a forge to create very powerful artifacts.
That was the only copy of the map, right? Or at least the only one you had?
That's the only one that I had. My brothers also knew the location as well.
Unless they got a hold of your brothers, they shouldn't know where the forge is.
That is my hope. I haven't been inside of it yet. We were bringing up supplies from Neverwinter to here to kind of make one big excursion to see what we could get out of it.
Your brothers were supposed to meet you here?
Yes, they were. But I've talked to Sildar, and it seems like nobody's seen them for a while, so my guess is they might have just headed up there without me. They aren't the most patient of folks. I'm not sure if these people that captured me have made a copy of the map already, or what their plan is.
It seemed like this was the only one. The lady who wanted it seemed to want it really bad. So I'm assuming they don't have anything like a copy.
That makes me feel a little bit better, especially if they're not able to actually locate the mine.
Yes, I don't even think she had a look at the map. It was somewhere in the castle. The only one I looked at it, I'm assuming, is King Grohl, who is now dead. So
that makes me feel a lot better. Well, the goal was to reopen the mine and sort of reap the rewards, and also to bring a lot of life back into this here town. But if you folks would go on one last adventure with me, I think it would be worth your while. We could, if we're able to check on the mines and make sure whoever ordered my capture isn't there.
Well, is that something that's a possibility? I mean, yeah, the drow escaped, but not with the map.
True, but if my brothers aren't here, they knew where it was.
Do you think they might have gotten apprehended somewhere along the way to the mines?
I don't want to. I hope they're not, but I wouldn't rule it out. If they were able to get to me, there's no reason why they couldn't get to my brothers.
Were they heading the same direction that you were coming from, or were they coming from a different direction?
They should have already been in Phandelver, and I was the one bringing the supplies.
If they should have already been here, they should have been fine. The lady also was ordered to bring you back, so I'm assuming they had no information at all as to the whereabouts of this mine.
It's possible.
Well, it sounds like our best option is to just make for the mine, and if we find anything along the way that might give us any evidence of anything that might have happened to him, then I mean, if something did happen to him, then it will have been on the way
Will
to
have
the
been at
mine
the
already.
mine. If they didn't stop by here, they probably just went straight for the mine. Because we asked, and they didn't even come into town.
Sildar will speak up. A few townsfolk did mention seeing some dwarves in here a little bit ago, but nobody's seen them for a while.
Oh, so they did come through here then.
Right. I think I remember hearing mention of that when we first entered town.
Must be deaf.
Gunnar will continue. I was able to get bits and snippets of what they talked about. And it was somebody named the Black Spider sort of orchestrated whoever captured me.
Yeah,
but I'm willing
looking for him.
to share 10% of the mine's wealth if we're able to get the mine sort of back up and running.
Would you say that you're recovered from being kidnapped? Or...
I could probably use another day or two of rest before I'm good to travel again. Need to...
If that's the case, then I think our best bet would just be to let you rest while we go take care of some other side business we had in here.
Yeah, we do have some unfinished business to take care of.
We have a lot, but we'll try not to take long.
At most, it'd probably be maybe 4 to 5 days of us being gone, but it shouldn't be longer than that.
That should be fine. It gives me time to rest after that ordeal and get stuff in order to head out to the mines.
All right.
Well, and just because we've run the brigands out of town, you need to be on your guard. Don't leave town. Stay close to Silvar.
That I will. Thank you for the heads up.
Is there any way that they could contact us in case something goes wrong? I know I don't have any magic that could do something like that, but
I don't possess any sort of magic like that, and Sildar will mention I don't really have anything like that either. Fortunately, I'm but a humble warrior.
Does anybody here have any long range communication magics?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Not
I
really.
have magic detection,
Well,
but I don't know how well that would work.
I guess all we can say is we'll be back as soon as we can, and we can head out as soon as you're rested, ready to go. Hopefully nothing happens while we're away, but I wouldn't want to jinx it. So.
Because not to put any unnecessary pressure on anything, but I believe the drow might think you're the only one that might know of the location. So it's potential that they could come back.
Okay, I'll stick close to Sildar then.
Please do so.
Sorry.
Should we
Should
carry
just
the map?
Take him? Yeah.
Because if we carry the map and keep it safe, then if something does happen to you,
Yeah, I mean,
then
it's
we
probably
would know. We would at least have a direction that we would know where to go.
it's probably safer with the 5 of us than some town in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of farmers. No defenses now that the brigands left.
You have a map where I could just mark the location on it? That way we both have a way to find it?
We should have one here. Let me.
Yes.
Who has the map? Do you have the map, Ronom?
Who has the map?
Well,
Oh, I have
it's-
the actual map. Yes.
It's less of us knowing the location and more of them. If they come to attack you and them taking the map, then we're both kind of out of luck.
But if you have it marked, marked on yours, you'll still be able to find it.
That's fine.
I guess that's fair.
Okay, so on Ronum on your map, he'll pull out like a little piece of a little pencil and kind of scribble some stuff in, so you're able to have the location of the mine.
Do you feel as if you've caught any diseases or the like while in the care of those goblins being tied up and dragged around?
Who knows? It's that castle was not a very clean place.
Well, get your rest and keep your guard up, and we'll be back soon.
Okay, I'll nod, and Sildar and Gundren will kind of go off and chit chat.
Oh, and we're probably going to be borrowing the cart again. All the supplies are still here.
Okay, yeah, just make sure it gets back in one piece because we'll need that to haul
bring it
supplies
back,
up.
don't worry. And
Just
load
bring
the
the-
supplies up when we're done.
Bring the ox back on a full tank.
On a full belly.
Bring the ox back on a full tank.
Fill
I
'em up.
guess,
Get him to the pump.
guess that's it. We know
All
what
right.
we're doing. We're all rested up. We've had our excursion yesterday.
Well, I suggest we make for the. I suggest we make for the witch post haste. Well, the day is still early.
Yeah, I think it's a couple days ride away, so at most it'll take maybe 4 days to get there and back, like Erebus said.
Mhm.
While we're there, we also have something else we could do, but
I think there was
I
something
think that's
in the
further
nearby
out.
vicinity.
no, I don't think I would know that. I think. Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, he did tell us. We got the power.
But yeah, I definitely feel that Zelda.
The
It
old man
definitely is
wanted us
super
to check
easy to
out.
get distracted.
There's some ancient magics there or something, and he didn't want it to fall into the wrong hands. And I think
Yeah, it was in return for taking those kobolds, and he asked you to go
Yeah.
check those out.
so. We should go there as fast as possible so we can knock that out and come back to help Gundren with his problem. Oh, we also have orcs to deal with at the mine.
And we also have Thunder Tree, the town overrun by the undead.
Oh my god, so much.
That one's a pretty far distance from where we're
That's
at.
so
so
far.
Yeah,
that'll
let's
be-
let's worry about that later.
We'll get Agatha in the tower first. So I guess we'll just head. I guess if everybody's ready, we've already done all of our stuff yesterday. I don't know if Loki had anything in particular they wanted to do before we leave. Since they didn't get to run around yesterday.
I don't have much I want to do really.
It's just like if you want to buy anything, do anything before we leave, now's the time.
Nah.
I do need to go see the woodworker.
Oh yeah, you're
All right.
You're
I'll
up
go
It's
there.
like
with
right
you.
across the road.
Yeah, it's just across the street. I'll go with you.
I'll go
Yeah,
start
Since
getting
it's
the
been
cart ready.
since it's been a day.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna go get the cart ready if anybody wants to come with me.
I shall tag along. Help you out. Get
Okay.
everything ready to go.
Wow. Load the fill up the oxen.
Fill up the ox, get it ready to go. All right, so we have Ronam and Snowlu going to the woodworker. We have Erebus and Elaine going to get the ox filled up, tank full, ready to go. What's Loki up to? Are you going with one of the two groups? Are you going off on your own?
Elaine's gonna go get the car. And where's the other group going?
Snowlu.
We're gonna go speak to the woodworker because Snowlu had a project that he was having them do for him.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go meditate in the woods then.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the woods south of Tressendar Manor?
Don't be
Yes, I
gone too
believe
long.
so.
We-
I won't
yeah,
be
we're
gone
gonna be
too
leaving soon.
On this map, yeah.
We should probably be ready latest 30 minutes.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So we want to start with Loki. Loki, you kind of go off, and you find yourself in a nice wooded area.
Wonderful.
Is there anything you wanted to do, or are you just kind of chilling?
Just chilling, enjoying the weather.
Okay. We will hop over to Snowlu and Ronam as you sort of walk over to the woodworker's house. You see the young lady who had taken the Gilded Acorn kind of come bounding out of the little shop next to the house, and she goes, you're here. I was able to finish it up. It's all done, and I'm so excited to show you." And Snowlu, she will present it to you. She's taken the acorn and put it on some little tiny hinges, so the top can be opened up, and inside it's been hollowed out, and it looks like there is a little fishtail attached to the inside.
I'll carefully grab it, and Snow will look like the children on Christmas Day, very happy.
My
His eyes
precious.
all sparkly. It's perfect. I'll give it a shot as soon as I can. I'm very excited. Thank you. Are you sure that you don't want any payments for that?
No, please. It's the least I can do for you guys rescuing us from that prison.
Like, I won't forget about it, and I'm very grateful.
And she's gonna like, she's kind of shy about it, and then she's gonna like go forward and just kind of like give you a little hug, and then she's gonna run off.
Before she goes, I kind of like beckon her over, and I drop 6 silver pieces into her hand.
I cannot accept this. My mother will not be happy if I take your coin.
No, it's fine. Tell her it is from us. You know, your family and your father were woodworkers by profession. It's only fair that you get paid for your work, especially with your father, not here at the moment.
Her eyes are gonna get really teary, and then she's gonna run off into her house.
Well, that's taken care of.
And we will cut to Elaine and Erebus. And you can go over to the stables, and you meet my all-time favorite character, Cletus. Well, hi there.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Oh no! Aren't you happy to
Look,
see me?
Ecstatic. Look, we need the best hay possible. Or whatever. What do oxen eat? You're the expert, Cletus. That's why we're coming to you.
Fucking no.
We gotta fill up the tank. We're going on a long journey.
It depends on the ox, and he's gonna get up close to it, and it's gonna have like a full-on cut. It's like, wait, now come on, tell me what you want. Tell Uncle Cletus what you want to eat.
I'm just gonna lean into Elaine. Is everything right? And I'm just gonna kind of like tap on like part of my temple. Is everything all right with his up there? Just as quietly as I can to Elaine.
I hope. He's talking to our ox.
Cletus is gonna break the third fourth wall. He's gonna stare at you, Erebus, or Sire.
No, he's the final boss.
So after this little exchange, he kind of trapezes off and comes back, and he's like, this is his favorite, and he just gives him just some like what looks like just like basic grains.
Ooh, great.
Starts mowing down on him. It's like, there you go.
Ooh.
Perfect.
We gotta make sure they're nice and full for the couple days ahead of us.
Oh, certainly. You fellows are taking good care of them, right?
Yes.
As much as we can.
It's like, oh,
They are being used a lot, but that's why we came to you to see what they like the most. We're trying to make sure to give them the best care possible.
oh, he just like has the fattest grin on his face. He's like, well, thank you, fellas. I do like to think that I'm a pretty darn good stable master. And he's like, well, I've got work to do, and he's gonna salute you and kind of run off to go do his other chores.
Full sprint Cletus.
Full sprint Cletus.
Full sprint Cletus. That's what they call him.
That's his nickname, Full Sprint.
It's his nickname.
Well, I guess the Ox Whisperer took care of that.
Well, at least now we know.
I mean, I guess we're ready. Whenever they get here, all the supplies are still unloaded.
Well, I'm there. I walked up as Cletus was running off.
It's just sprinted away. Like, I guess we're just waiting for Loki, and then we can.
So yeah, was there anything Loki or Snowblue wanted to wrap up before you head on out of town?
No, I'm good.
No, I had nothing else to wrap up. Just that.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's go adventuring.
Yes.
We're gonna die.
Who's taking the reins?
Ronan with his land
Me,
vehicle proficiency.
I am.
Don't take proficiency in land vehicles if you don't want to drive the car.
It came. It's free.
That's fine.
I don't care.
You're
if it's
the
free,
best
get
car
that
driver.
gluten
It's fine.
out the bread.
Oh my god, Thunder Tree is so far away.
Is a.
It's not that far.
That's so far. That's like a week. That's like a week to get there. And then we have to go off-roading.
These wheels are 4x4s. They're ready to go.
We'll
squares.
we'll worry about
All
we'll worry
ox
about Phandelver. We'll worry about Thunder Tree later. Let's make for Agatha's.
Oh, it's like that's also like a week ride. Oh my god.
I know, but we gotta do it. We don't have
Oh
to do
my
it.
god. We're gonna get
But-
back in like 2 weeks, and Gundam's just gonna be like dead.
But I feel obligated to help the sister.
Oh, we're going. We're not wasting any time. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't spare a single moment. We told Gundam it was gonna be 4 days. It's a week away.
I mean, we can before we head out. We can always just be like, "Hey, we're going here. It's gonna take a minute."
I mean, to be fair, there's no speed limit, so it's just as fast as the Ox.
I mean,
Don't
it's not
crash us.
4 days. One hex is only 5 miles.
I don't think that's true. From Neverwinter to Phandelver was like a week.
I mean, it is
I don't
right.
think these hexes are right then.
Yeah, these hexes are not correct. These
Oh.
Fair enough.
It's literally wrong.
Oh yeah, that's that's super. Oh no, these are miles. That's about right.
Yeah. 60 miles is not a week on a cart.
It depends on the kind of ox we have. Well, we were carrying like a fat load of supplies.
And he's
Yeah,
eating
they're-
his
they're
favorite food.
well.
He did get
Yeah,
fed
he-
his favorite food too.
It's like Popeye. He's just gonna go like quintuple speed. So good.
I mean, nonetheless, I'm gonna at least, while we're waiting, run back to Gundren, tell him, "Hey, we're gonna be running over to
Oh my god.
Ignore those.
Connieberry, which close to Connieberry, so we'll be a couple days out. So be safe."
Where are we going
Here.
first, you guys?
Connie Berry.
Wait, so what's this tower you were talking about?
I believe it was over at Old Owl Well, was where Edermath wanted us to go to.
Wait,
There's like
who?
some
Yeah.
old magics there, and
Oh,
he
they
wants us to
run-
like go check it out so it doesn't get fall into the wrong hand or something.
Yeah, there's
Who is-
it's
wait, who
still
is this?
overrun by
The
undead.
guy we gave the kobolds to.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't
He-
here
he
for
was
that.
Some old,
I wasn't
he
there
was
for- I wasn't
he
here
was
for that
some
part.
old adventurer, and he gave Sire like a super broken thunder magic bow.
I remember that. I didn't hear him tell us to go.
Yeah,
Check
he
on
was like,
something.
in exchange for me taking in these kobolds, I want you to go check out this tower. I can't do it myself because I'm too old.
Okay, got it. Well, let's. I mean, we might as well do both of those things.
Yeah, I
while
mean
they're-
it's like right
Yeah,
there.
they're right
And
there.
then, and then we can take the detour from here and go through this little open way back to the room. Easy.
Yeah.
All right, to Connieberry.
All right. So you begin the travel
We're off to see
to
Agatha.
Connieberry. So as you guys are nearing sort of your first day's travel, you guys are kind of one of the closer points to the forest, kind of on the trail
We're getting ambushed.
right here. you see sort of a snarling, hulking beast kind of stalking over here.
Snowflake.
And it is indeed a roll perception check.
Oh my god, I already know. It's too late. You spoiled it, Steve.
Spoil that.
Can we all
Perception.
roll? Can we all roll one?
Yeah.
17. I love you,
22.
Snowflake.
Hey.
Hey.
Bear is just like, must have been the wind.
There's just an arrow sticking out of him. Must have been my imagination.
Oh no.
Erebus and Snowloo, you are in fact able to identify it is the one and only Snowflake the Owlbear.
Do they
Hug
let us?
him.
Do they let us know?
Stump the
Yeah.
cart.
I would point it out.
Okay, I stopped the card already when I saw it.
Oh my god, Snowflake.
It's Snowflake. I'm just gonna point over to where it is, kind of leaning up front.
I love you.
Okay, how
Do
far
we
is
have
it?
any food for him?
I mean, I think we have some rations we could give still.
Can I feed him ball bearings?
I
It's in
kind of
the
like
berries.
turn and like lean over my shoulder. All right, Druid. Time to work your magic again.
I'm probably just gonna feed it and we can move on, I guess.
Hey, well, whatever worked the first time.
He loves us. He would never hurt
How
us.
far is it though from us?
To
He said we were pretty close to the forest.
Just down the road, probably.
Why is it so stretched out?
Get
I
off
hate
the
it.
cart and start carefully approaching it.
I'm going with you. I love Snowflake.
He's such a good boy.
No, Snowflake. I love you.
Hey, so you slowly approach the owlbear.
Yes.
I'm there too.
Well, it'll kind of stop, stare at you. Especially, it stares at Snowloo, kind of sort of cocks its head, and
Does it like
it'll slowly approach.
I'll happily wave at it.
When
No sudden movements.
it gets to you, it's gonna like start kind of like using its beak, not to like peck hard, but it's gonna kind of like peck at your hand, like it's waiting for food.
What's more?
I'll cast good berries.
Oh my god.
Little owlbear eyes light up.
I'll, of course, carefully place them on the ground for him to eat.
Oh, it goes ham, just nuts, just tears
Oh,
in,
no.
tears into those good berries.
You remembered him right away.
Yeah.
It's never eaten like that before. That was a feast for an owlbear.
Snowloo made
They were,
some
like, starved.
very good animal handling checks during the section with Snowloo that I have made note of.
DM stuff.
DM stuff. No,
I
my
love
contact.
you, Snowflake. I hope you're living well in the forest.
When it's done, it's just kind of like look at you, kind of give you a little nudge, and it's gonna try to like walk back into the forest.
I'll scratch its head and let it go.
Goodbye.
Be free. Be a good boy.
It is quickly growing dusk. That's nighttime, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting dark. It's getting dark out. Do you guys want to stop and make camp, or are you gonna try and continue on through the night?
I think we should probably stop. No point in trying to
Just don't make a fire.
overpush it.
Be fine. The
That's true.
owlbear loves us, so we can sleep over there by the woods. Probably hide the cart.
Yeah, Snowflake is actually our protector from the Sturges.
As long as Snowflake's here, then he just eats the sardines like a snack. As long as he's here, it's not anything at all.
A valid source of protein.
Pretty much. I bet a sturge would be super good in protein. It's like all veins.
All right, I'm back.
Come back.
Ooh,
Welcome back.
we're eating some cooked sturge. Welcome back.
So you guys are stopping to make camp. You said.
It's getting dark.
Is it evening time?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So what is you guys camping just like a little ways off the trail in like the field? Are you going into the forest?
I think we should stay on the trail.
Yeah, a little ways off, but not too far.
It's by the road.
Somebody without dark vision should take first watch, since there's still like a little bit of light left.
I can take it if we want.
It's just our dark vision people should be the ones to take the long
Yeah,
watch.
I'll take third watch in the middle of the night.
Oh wait, no one's gone first yet?
I think Aramis.
Would you like to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to go second? I can go second. Nobody else wants to.
Yeah, you go second, and I'll go third-ish if there's. That's still probably when there's a little bit of light left, unless we're thinking probably towards the end. There'll be some sunlight.
It'll probably be
peeking
like the middle of the night, whatever, like 1 in the morning, whenever it's your turn.
through.
I'll
Yeah,
go third. I'll go either third or fourth.
okay.
The snow we want to do.
I'm going
Oh.
forward.
Okay, then I'll take up the
Just
rear.
relax,
Yee.
quick, set up the tent.
You set it up.
Oh, make me carry you.
I
again.
paid for it. You set
Oh
it up.
my god! I paid for it. This. I paid for it. That. It's fine. Loki's going first. Take a nap.
Yeah, I got the fun part.
Am I going second? I think.
Okay.
Yes, Owen's going second.
So as everybody sort of tucks in for the night, you sort of pull off the trail just a little bit. You got the ox tucked in. Loki, why don't you go ahead and
Little
make
ox
me
blankets.
little ox blankets? Cletus put some like little blankets inside some little
And
bags
their
for you.
lunch boxes. It's so good.
Yeah,
Ox
their
ponchos.
lunch looks better than your guys's. Just like
I'm not surprised.
Okay, that's sad.
have like dried rations, and they've got like alfalfa sprout sandwiches.
It's fine. I mean, they're carrying all 5 of us. It's fine. You need.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Loki.
What?
Okay, with an 18.
What do I notice? That just might kill us all.
So with an 18, you hear some howling off in the woods. And you also sort of get this feeling that you're being watched. But you're not entirely sure from where. But other than that, the night will continue on peacefully. Is there anything specific you'd like to do during
Can
your
I use
watch?
Eldritch Sight so I can see if the feeling of me being watched is magical of sorts?
Yeah, will you pop that into the chat for me? Can you pop Tech Magic in as well? See the full-on description of that.
Well,
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. Magic must sway. You can use your action to see faint aura around. Cool. Most would just blocked by 1 stone, 1 inch. Okay, so 30 feet above you, like just on the edge of your range, you see what looks like a crow sort of circling above you. And it has a faint magical aura around it.
Okay. That's good to know.
A crow or a raven?
Crow.
Just making sure.
Anything else you'd like to do, Loki, as your watch passes by?
Nah.
Okay, so once your watch is over, who's taking over?
thing.
Me.
Okay.
Okay, I go wake him up. And then I tell him, Elaine,
Yes.
be very, very careful. We are being watched.
Okay. By what?
Crow. Up in the air.
A crow?
Yes, a crow. It has magical essence from it. I don't trust it.
Juicy crow. Is it like up there?
Yeah, it's just circling around above us.
Has it done anything?
No, but I feel like someone's watching us through that crow.
I guess I'll just take over. I'll wake you guys up if the crow does anything. I'll just climb out of the tent and go outside.
So as you take watch, can you roll me a perception check?
Is it dark enough yet to be at disadvantage?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Go! Let's go!
Whoa, dirty 20.
Whoa! A 21 and a 20, Steve. I don't even understand my power.
Yeah, so with a 20, you hear some wolves kind of off in the distance. They sound like they're sort of on the edge of the forest.
Crow still up there?
Yeah, you're able to sort of make out that crow still kind of circling, looking. Looks like it's looking down directly at your camp.
I'm shooting at it.
Okay. With what?
This.
That hits. Its AC is so low.
14.
Yo.
You're nuking it.
So as you you let out this blast of holy energy.
It just goes wow, wow, wow. Shoots up at the crow.
And you guys, it's a bright flash as the crow sort of bursts into nothing.
Suck it, crow. Raven light.
Ravens for life.
Gang, gang.
I jumped to my feet, awake. What's happening? Are we under attack?
That was a dumb bird.
You shot a bird?
Loki said it was magic. So I shot it.
How do we know it was magic?
Loki said so. He looked at it, I guess. He has powers. I don't...
Did its corpse land anywhere near us? DM?
I'm assuming it blew up. It looked like it hurt.
Oh, it exploded.
Yeah,
I'm
it's.
assuming it did 14 to 8.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would. There's like a faintly glowing like limp bird body on the ground, kind of near the camp.
Yeah, look at it. It's glowing.
You made it glow.
No, it was already glowing before. It was like this when I found it.
I kind of walk up to it and like kick it a little bit.
It's definitely dead.
Okay. Good work, Elaine. I'm going back to bed.
Security.
Aye, aye,
Okay,
Captain.
okay. I have a cousin that does security.
-1 spell slot.
Minus 1 spell slot. So funny. Is there anything else you'd like to do during your watch, Elaine? Anything else really?
Not really. I'm just gonna formulate my story and tell Snowloo how I shot down the magical crew. So.
All right. So the rest of your watch goes by. Who's up next?
I am up next.
We go wake up Ronan. Like, it's your turn.
All right.
Keep a lookout for more birds. Wake me up if you need me to take care of them.
Well, I can't. I don't know if I can blow them up, so I'll be sure to wake you up.
Just gonna crawl back into the tent. Go back to bed.
Okay, Ronan, can you give me a perception check? Yo, nat 20. Let's
Oh my
go.
god.
Another one in the bank.
There's more birds. Oh,
I know, I'm using them all up.
oh no.
All of them.
You're withdrawing it all at once.
Ronam, as you guys are kind of sleeping, as the rest of the party is sort of sleeping, it's out in this field. You have a nice view of the stars. And you're just kind of glancing up. You see a shooting star streak across the sky. And as you see this, you think back to the time of your military days, thinking about being in battle. Is there something that you wished for while in the thick of combat? There's something that you would want.
Yes.
What would it be?
To make sure that, because I was a fighter and a warrior, and I killed, but it was my duty to inspire and protect my comrades, and so I was always wishing for them to come out of everything alive and to live to see another day, to come out of the battle alive.
So as you think about this and how you wish that you could help your allies come out alive, whether it was maybe through your inspiring music, you feel a little magical ping, and you feel a little stronger. For all intents and purposes, you get 1 extra bardic inspiration per long rest.
Oh, okay.
And the rest of your watch goes by peacefully.
I will wake up. Look, Snowlu. No, Erebus. Which one?
I think it's Snowlu, right?
Snowlu.
I think that was
I'll
right,
wake
yeah.
up Snowlu.
Last time you woke me up, that was because of prisoner escape. I hope it's for good news.
The good news is that there's nothing. Good night.
Good night.
Good enough.
Watch out for the glowing bird corpse.
More of a secretary? Oh, I see.
Oh,
Is the
I
corpse
see.
still glowing? Can we tie it to a stick as a magical light source?
It's not like glowing light enough for you guys to use as a light source, but it's like has like a very faint. Think of like
No.
those dinosaurs or like things that you could, if you put underneath a lamp for a little while.
So when Snowlu says that, I say, Elaine blew up a bird. He said that it was he and Loki said that it was spying on us. So keep an eye out for anything like that, anything suspicious, any eyes in the dark or any prowling animals.
maybe the bird was just curious. Maybe it's hungry. Why did it kill it?
We can't feed every animal we come across, Snowlu.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'll go bury it. It's fine. Tomorrow morning.
We'll prioritize the bigger, scarier, more dangerous animals.
All right. But maybe it's edible. Actually, we'll see. Can't let it go to waste. This
Maybe
poor
chicken.
bird.
Wait, are you going to eat it?
No.
It's already cooked.
Fair enough.
I'm going to bed.
You do that.
All right, Snowlu, go ahead and roll perception.
Let's see. Atrocious.
You.
I'm sitting on a rock eating a massive loaf of bread, too distracted with my lunch.
Yeah, you're just crunching. You're just crunching. Not much. You don't. Everything seems fine. Seems like a very nice, just a nice night. Just you and your bread and a faintly glowing dead bird.
Speaking of the bird, once I'm done with my bird, I'll go take a peek, like, and see if I can recognize it. If it's like a normal bird, or is it just a glowy bird?
Well, as you get close, you are able to identify that it is a crow. It is. It's definitely been fried by magic. You would try and roll an Arcana check or a Nature check, depending on what you are trying to figure out here.
Nature.
Okay.
Want to see if if I've seen this kind of bird before.
With a 19, I mean, yeah, you know that crows are kind of, they're in the forest, they chill. But it does seem kind of odd because most of the time you've spent in the forest recently, there haven't really been any animals.
Is there any more of those around?
You don't see any other birds.
All right, well, I'll leave it be and go carefully shake awake Erebus.
Okay.
Wake up. Wake up, it's your turn. I'm
Mm.
going to bed. I want to go back to bed. Wake up.
Okay.
How much
Okay, I'm up.
I'll give you a recap. As far as I know, just there was this magical bird, right?
Okay.
And for some reason, Elaine shot it down with magic. And I don't, well, I was told it was spying on us or watching us. But that's all I know. It's all over there if you want to look at it. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
That's about it.
Do I need to be aware if there might be anything else, or was that just the only thing that happened?
That's about it.
Okay.
That's all
Go
I know.
get some sleep.
I'm going back to bed.
Okay, Erebus, as you take watch, you gonna roll me a sweet perception check.
Is it disadvantage? Is it still dark, or is it?
I think now the sun will start to be creeping up, so it's light enough where you can just make it at a neutral roll.
Yeah. Hey.
21. With a 21, you hear some wolves kind of howling. They're a little far off, but sort of close enough to the can't be troubling. And then you hear the roar of an owl bear, and you hear a yelp, and silence sort of falls over the field.
Take note. Leave magic bird, and potentially some good berries for Snowflake.
Is there anything you'd like to do specifically on your watch?
Probably look to where, if I could understand where my old home, at least the general direction where that would be, just kind of every now and then glance over in that direction, and just kind of while twiddling the new bow in my hand.
As you kind of sit there in the morning, you feel sort of the wind kind of go, or a soft breeze kind of roll across the field, and as it hits you, it smells of home, but not one that you've been to. The rest of your watch goes by quietly.
Yeah. And when it gets to the end of my turn, I'll slowly start waking everyone up.
Okay.
That was pleasant.
You have had a nice long rest.
Snow, I don't know if you're able to. Or actually, yeah, maybe we should either leave some food or maybe some good berries for Snowflake. They seem to kind of stop a advancement of some wolves.
Oh, that's interesting to know. I'll do that for sure. Right before we leave.
I'll leave a couple of my rations.
I'm sure he's gonna be very happy with that.
I'll leave 5 rations. He's a big boy.
Should we take the bird?
Why kill the bird?
It was magic.
Oh. Seems like a good reason to me.
I agree,
I mean,
Zelda.
the last
If
time
it's
a
magical,
magical
kill
animal
it.
looked at us, it was a rat. We were being watched.
That's true. It was
That
a
is true.
familiar.
I don't think the bird didn't disappear like the rat, so I don't know.
That's a fair point. Was it
Maybe.
alone? I didn't see any more of those.
Maybe I just killed the last crow in existence. It's probably what happened.
The last magical crow, that is.
Oh, it was
Extremely
special.
endangered.
That was just the last one.
That's fine. It'll be fine.
That's
It escaped from. Oh, we're gonna get there, and it was gonna be somebody's pet. So tell them I killed their bird.
Have you seen my pet?
Have you seen
It
my
looked
pet
like
crow?
this, like-
It's kind of weird aesthetical.
Oh,
It's
kinda
it's
fried.
like that one video. It's like, have you seen Marshall?
Oh no, not Marshall.
Shall we continue?
Hey, I was
that's-
for sure super
I'm
rad.
I'm taking the bird.
So we eat a breakfast. Elaine takes the bird.
I'm sorry, bird. I'll find you a nice grave.
You're carrying that thing. I'm
No,
not touching that thing.
it's in my bag. It's fine. It's magical. It
Touch
can't
it.
smell bad.
You have
Yeah,
a
that dead bird is touching all your other stuff.
Did it disappear like that other rat did? Or like that rat did? Or
Why am I being called weird? I don't have dead animals in my bag.
look, it's
Oh,
fine.
no, he's got a point.
Did the bird disappear like that rat, or is it just like still there?
It's still there.
yes, dead bird.
It
I'll
probably
take it.
smells by now, but it's fine.
It can't smell. It got fried by radiant
I
energy.
can't. I
I mean,
can't
we'll
with
see
these
if
guys
it
sometimes.
smells later, that's for sure.
I'll
Radiant
bury it before then,
energy.
it's fine.
Radiant,
Radiant energy is like
gives you, like
deodorant.
mint. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like deodorant. You just can't. It can't smell bad.
Axe
All right,
body
let's-
spray. Deodorant. Radiant flavor.
We're having this conversation as we're
As we're
on the
driving.
road. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to remember though who your goddess is, Elaine. The god. I don't know if it's good radiant energy or bad radiant energy, but
I
it's-
mean, either way, it still doesn't smell bad. I doubt she'd want her radiant energy to smell bad.
as
She can just choose the smell of her own
She could.
radiant energy.
It's this the
I'm
limit
the
line
goddess
today.
stinky radiant.
All right, as we're going, like a ways down the road, I kind of like turn to Snowlu. So now that your trinket is done, what will you do with it? When will you use it? You said it was for a spell.
Well, before we left, I left good berries just to make it clear. But Steve, I guess, had good berries and left them for the howl bear.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, gotcha.
Um,
I noted it.
I was thinking about trying it tonight, well, the previous night, to see if it actually works. So I'm not all embarrassed when I try to cast a spell and it doesn't work. I mean, it's to summon a beast that would hate us in combat at least. Well, maybe for something else as well, but mostly combat. I mean, I can try it now.
Me too.
Well, is it? I mean, if it's a fleeting moment, then should you save it?
It's not a one-time use.
Oh, well, would you like to try it now?
I would love to. Sounds pretty amazing.
All right,
If anything,
I'm gonna pull the cart to a stop,
Okay.
just and kind of like pull it off to the side of the trail.
Oh,
What?
stand up.
What are we doing?
It's for science. I'm trying out the spell.
Our kobold friend here has something he'd like to try.
It's not gonna blow up, I swear. On the road, I will cast Summon Beast, and I will summon the land version of it.
I'm just
Then
like
I'm not even
looking.
controlling it.
I'm like looking expectantly because I know how much preparation went into this.
Oh, do you want me to drop it in the chat?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Call forth the bestial spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. The corporeal form uses the bestial spirit step block. Air, land, or water. The creature resembles an animal of your choice.
Yeah, just I wanted I describe how you're casting this for the first time because I.
Wow, wow, wow.
Nothing. Wow. I'll of course take out the acorn.
Oh, that's cool.
Say
That's
a
rad.
silent prayer, hoping it's gonna work. Is it verbal?
Sounds super
And
dope.
whisper a quiet incantation before pointing at.
And the somatic
the road.
component is the deepest dab you've ever done in your life.
Not the dab.
Not the
Required
dab.
slow dab.
And I'm summoning a wolf, which is kind of looking like pistachio in some ways. It's like all green with leaves covering its body with like roots and stuff as well. And yeah,
Oh my gosh,
pretty
I need to
neat.
make you tokens. I'm sorry.
I already have tokens. I came prepared. Do you want to see it?
Yes!
There it is.
Yes!
Of course you want to see this.
Show the other tokens. Show 'em all.
Let me
You
grab
have
the
tokens
token.
ready too?
I
Take a
have
point
all
of
the
inspiration
tokens.
for being prepared.
I'll happily cheer.
Can you write
Very
it?
pleased that it works. See, I told you it works. I'm not crazy.
Oh,
I'm just like, ooh.
You get pet it if
Very
you want.
cool.
I don't have a name for it yet, so it's a bit.
can't have my bird.
I kind of like pat on the bench of the wagon to have it jump up next to me.
I'll of course command it to do so.
Guys, continue along. You sort of round this big, tall mountain. In the back, you see a peak in the back. Here. And you guys would know that is Wyvern Tor. You see sort of a large, tall crag, sort of among the rugged hills. And as you guys continue down the roads a little ways, you see what looks like a cart, like a small pull cart. It is one of the wheels has been crushed. It is sort of turned diagonal, stuff spilling out of it all over the road. Up ahead of you a little bit.
I'm just gonna pull the cart up alongside it.
Okay. As you pull the cart alongside it, you don't see anybody around, but you do see what looks like some remnants of mining gear. It's like a broken pickaxe and just other bits and pieces you might see. It looks like some of the same stuff that you guys sort of brought up to Phandelver. There's some lanterns that have been broken on the ground. And what it looks like there was some sort of struggle here. There's large gouges in the cart. One of the wheels has been shattered.
As I see all the mining gear, I'm kind of reminded of our conversation with Gundren, and I pull out the map of mine that he marked. Can I see where the mine is?
Yeah, so it's down here.
Okay. I kind of like say out loud, what was mining equipment doing so far from the mountains?
I mean, these are all
Oh, these are all mining towns.
yeah,
Okay.
and this is pretty close
I
to
thought
where
they were just like foothills.
there's like foothills, sort of, and mountains. The mountains are more towards this way, but you think that maybe there's a path through the foothills up there.
I'm just gonna continue
looks
on
like it
with
was
the cart.
maybe meant for Connieberry. If it was headed this way.
Destined for Condimberry.
Like, I don't. If this was anything to do with Gundren, I don't know why it would be all the way up here.
Have we heard any news out of Connieberry?
I didn't even know it was a town until a few days ago.
Neither did I.
Let's roll history checks to see if you would know Coneyberry.
I mean, I
Coney
wouldn't
Island.
know, so.
No, that makes sense. I
Well-
am the one asking.
Yeah, I've never been here. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, the town doesn't ring any bells.
I guess just. I mean, I don't see if like the wheels crushed and the cart's sideways. I don't see how we can carry it.
Does the cart look relatively new, or
It looks pretty well worn.
Probably just
Does-
miners got attacked by something.
well, keep your eyes out.
Yeah, did the cart look like it was kind of similar to the one that we
No,
Yeah,
this one seems much smaller. Maybe it was
Okay.
pulled by like a donkey or something.
Did the gashes look like owlbear claws?
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh no, Snowflake, what have you done?
I got hungry.
Investigation, 0 modifier. It's pretty
Hey.
bad.
You're I think even with a 9 you would think that some sort of weapon made these, because they're not a consistent pattern of
They're not
that you would
claw
think it-
marks.
yeah.
It's just- Oh no. Did the brigands come over here after we... What? Does this town have a situation similar to Phandelver?
I mean, there were only 2 of them.
Well, there were, but I mean, you never know. There might be a different group of ruffians up here, or this could have just been more goblins.
I'm getting deja vu with the goblins.
This might have been goblins, actually.
I feel like
Does it look like it's
Party
been
on
sitting here for a
goblins.
while?
It hard to say.
Well, like, I mean, unless you guys think we can carry it, I don't think we can do much else with it.
Most of the
Oh.
supplies that are left are like broken or shattered.
Yeah, it's probably not like this one anyway.
Yeah.
No, best to
Um,
carry on then.
Can I just like scan around the area if there's anything that might have like eyes on us or anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would that be perception or?
It kind of depends on what you're looking for. If you're trying to spot something, I think it'd be perception if you're kind of like looking around. But if you want to like sort of investigate or find tracks, I think that'd be more investigation.
Yeah, I'm just looking around just to see if I can see any creature or being that might be moving around or something staring at us. So perception. So it'd be
No.
13.
Okay. So as you're kind of looking around, sort of up past in one of these hills, you seem like you make some sort of figure out, but you're not quite able to perceive what it is.
Okay. Just quiet to the group, I would say. I think there are eyes on us, and I'm just gonna kind of at least turn my body towards that direction and just kind of nod up to it.
As you gesture to it, it sort of dips out of view.
Oh, spooky. Well,
Sorry, you would have been more over here. I lied.
Alright, I guess we'll just continue to Connieberry.
Okay, as you guys ride into Connieberry, it is going to be sun is starting to set. As you walk in, you see sort of an abandoned town that sort of lies in ruin.
Oh no.
It looks like it's been abandoned for a very long time. There are a few stone structures with parts of the roof still intact, and all seems quiet as you enter town.
Oh. I thought this was gonna be a town. I don't want to stay here. Let's just deal with Agatha and get out of here. I don't like this. I thought we would have had a nice warm bed tonight. But
I'm gonna keep an eye out for what looks like a stable or an awning or something,
Yeah, you're able to spot a few
or
buildings,
a barn maybe.
with partial roofs left to them. It's mostly the stone frame is there, but there's a couple walls that would protect you maybe from any harsh winds.
I'm gonna look for one big enough to bring the ox
Yeah,
under.
you're able to find one.
I don't feel good about this town.
I was
What?
expecting a nice warm bed tonight, but now I guess we're sleeping on the ground.
What time of day is it?
It's dusk, like the sun's starting to set.
Let's just. How far away is Agatha's lair from town?
A couple hours
I
walk.
mean, I don't think Agatha's going to be any different if we go visit her during the day or the night. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. I didn't think it would be this.
Well, we'll just have to take the risk of leaving the ox, but
Well,
the sooner we can finish our business and leave, the better.
I mean, the ox. We would have to leave him here anyway. Leave
Yeah.
him during the days. It's probably like just as dangerous with an old abandoned town like this. You don't know what's living where, so we better just hurry up and come back.
Agreed.
Is
Are we
everyone
all in
fine with
agreement?
that?
Does anyone have a plan or?
Worried that we might be being followed.
We'll
I
just
don't know
have
if
to
they might
keep
be
an eye
going
out.
stealing.
Well,
I don't think we have any way to keep watch, but
we'll just
unless
have to
somebody
do our
else.
best.
If we're being followed, we're being followed. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Being ambushed in this town is probably not a good idea, so I'd like to get out of here and find someplace safe to camp for the night after we deal with this Agatha situation.
Well, the sooner we can do this and get back to
Yeah, the
Good
sooner we
for
get
the
back to
better.
Phandelver, the better. We still need to check out Old Owl Well too, so we're probably gonna end up camping in the mountains somewhere, which I'm sure with Erebus along would be perfectly fine.
Yeah, you should be able to find some water source and make do. Yeah, let's keep moving.
let's continue. Yeah.
We're leaving the ox in town on a nice little roofed off thing, and Agatha, unless if anybody else doesn't want to do anything else.
I'm ready to go.
That's
Loki, are
why-
you okay with continuing?
Yes, I am.
So as you sort of head off, you come across sort of an old trail that leads out of town towards the woods. The forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside.
I guess this was the place.
Before we go in, if I remember correctly, Agatha knows of the spell book that we're supposed to be looking for this, for Sister Gario, and she seems to be faint, and she might be looking for something in exchange, I believe. At least that's what
Was the
told
sister
me.
able to tell you anything about this, Agatha?
Just the fact that she might be more of a vain type of character. Not too much, though. It's just still kind of up in the air.
Well, I do still have. Well, we'll go. We'll approach this.
Let's
Like-
approach it with caution.
Yeah, we'll
Try to earn
approach
her
this as a
favor.
bargain. Agreed.
Let's think of this diplomatically and hope for the best.
I don't know how dangerous a banshee is, but
I don't exactly want to find out.
it's
Elaine,
very dark.
would you
Yes.
like to do the honors?
Eladio?
As usual.
It's my job to go first. You already know.
We're gonna
Yes.
file in single file.
So as Elaine shuffles in, you come into a home of sorts that is sheltered within the dome of woven branches. It is sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, a reclined couch. All of it's old and elven. All of it is oh my gosh! All of it old and elven craft.
Should we have knocked first?
Was there a door?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Sort
Well,
of.
We would have knocked, but there wasn't a door.
The air quickly grows cold, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf. Her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. I think that she might have been beautiful at one point, but now her face is twisted into a hateful expression, and she says, "Foolish morsels! What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?"
We were told that you knew the location of a spell book. We've come to bargain.
And what have you come to bargain with?
Well, what would you like? We can offer whatever we have. We just need to know what it is you want in exchange for the information.
Roll me persuasion check, Elaine.
I'm done. Good night.
Oh. Oh.
Somebody else do it.
Hold on, I gotta see the aftermath.
Well,
I'm
You-
gonna lean into
You come
Red
here with nothing to bargain of? How dare
Well-
you wake me
well,
from my
we-
slumber? And she begins to howl, and she just
Wait,
It's too late. No, it's too late. It's too late.
wait.
pops
It's
into
happening.
nothing, and the woods go silent.
Well,
I have brought things to bargain with.
she's gone.
Oh.
I didn't expect to get. I have a +6. Come on.
Len, we're never trusting you with negotiations.
I have like the highest charisma
Wait, so
here.
she's just gone? She's left the house?
You don't see her currently.
Agatha. Maybe if we say her name 3 times, she'll appear. Like a normal ghost. Agatha.
What do you-
In a little bit more of a hush tone, I'm gonna say maybe flattery might potentially work. I think Sister Cariel said something about that might help.
I don't know why you're whispering like she can't hear you. She's
Let me-
a ghost.
No.
Hold on, let me try. Flatter, you say, huh?
Oh, okay.
Probably.
I didn't watch WandaVision, unfortunately.
So I kind of say loudly, just kind of like, just say out loud. I have brought, I have brought gifts to trade. Jewelry fitting a beautiful woman such as yourself.
me
I think it
either
would just be persuasion.
persuasion
performance?
or performance. I would allow performance.
Yeah.
They're the same modifier. Or they're the same for me. I'll use either one. And as I say that, I'm gonna like reach into my pocket, or reach into my pack, my pack, and take out a pair of golden, ruby embedded earrings, and kind of like hold them out in my palm.
It's pretty good.
I'm also gonna take out this jade frog statue I've had the entire game,
Take out the dead bird.
and the dead bird.
No, don't do the dead bird.
not the dead bird.
And what about the rest of the group? Do they all agree that I am the most beautiful in the land?
I kind of like turn to each one of them and give them a look.
Describe her again.
Oh no. No, what do you mean? What?
Okay, here we go. Here's the description of the Banshee. She's cold, pale. She has her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind, is a female elf, and at one point in her life she might have been beautiful, but now her face is twisted into a hateful expression.
And I'm assuming Ronom's giving me that looks like just agree.
Like, absolutely beautiful, Miss Elf.
Yes, I agree.
Each
Oh
of
my
you roll a performance check. It's going to be a group roll.
Okay, here we go. 22.
Oh.
22.
Ooh.
You seem
you're
like
there.
a suitable mate for one of your kind. Shit.
Yeah,
Tried.
that
He tried his best.
equal out to the response you get.
He tried his best.
I'll fish out the small ruby from my pack.
That was the worst compliment
Yeah.
I've.
You seem very beautiful for your species.
The last elf I saw looked like a man.
You got even with that 6, those two 22s and the 19 really saved you. So she sort of fades back into sight. And if a banshee could blush, she would be blushing right now. A rosy color to her gray dead cheeks. And she'll
Blushy.
snatch up the earrings.
Did someone say banshee? More like, damn, she hot.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh, stop it, you flatterer. No, go on. And she's gonna hold up the earrings to her ears. She can't really put them on. And she goes, but I need something to see them on me. Quick, hurry up, give me something.
Is there a mirror in here anywhere?
If you look around, you see there's a few mirrors in here, but they're all cracked and shattered.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, the
Oh,
one
no.
time mend would be useful
No,
ever
no, no,
in the
no.
history of this
No.
entire game.
What kind of shield do you have, Elaine?
Is my shield reflective enough?
Oh, your shield is not reflective enough.
Do we have anything that can reflect?
I've got so many things, but no mirror. I've got glass vials. I got a bell.
We need something that's reflective. We can
Notice.
make a
Water.
mirror with minor illusion.
Or
Make
somebody.
it look like she's actually beautiful. Perfect.
Or that. Whatever you want to do.
Maybe we can use one of our swords. Have it polished up to.
Yeah,
Give
I
a
mean, my
shiny
sword's very clean looking.
Why don't I have mend? Why?
Okay, make a mirror.
Oh, he's
wait, I
making
do
a
have
mirror with
men.
minor illusion. It's too late. Loki's already making a mirror.
Okay, yeah, for sure. You make what looks like a mirror, with her image on it. Kind of ham it up a little bit so she looks young again. And she
Back in my 300s.
she go, all right, I suppose this will do. And she's gonna take the jade statue also.
I knew it would have come in handy.
I'll take this as well. For your kind words and your kind gifts, I will answer one question for you and one question only. Make sure you ask the right question.
Where is the spell
I-
book that Sister Gariel was looking for?
And she's gonna look at Erebus, and she's talking to the whole group, but she's staring directly at him. She goes, "Is that truly the question that you wish to be answered?"
I kind of look at Erebus.
I don't remember if sister gave me the name for the actual book. I don't think she did.
Is there any way we can bargain for 2 questions?
No, I will only answer one, but I will always accept more gifts.
Will more
How
gifts
about I
get us
take
other
you-
questions?
How about I take you out for dinner for another question?
That is a kind offer, but I will only answer one and one only.
Yes, that is the question.
The spell book that you seek, I long ago traded it off to some necromancer named Cernoth from the city of Erebor. More than she kind of like looks very pensive. 100 years ago or so. I'm not sure whose hands it went to next.
Well, that was our one question. We can't ask anything.
And she fades away. Read it a
Have
few
we
times.
been more
just to make
specific
sure.
with the question?
I don't know how we could have been
Too
more
late now.
specific.
Oh, I mean, she said she didn't know where it's at now. So.
Erebus, so what did the sister tell you exactly about this spell book and why she needed it?
In all honesty, I was trying to ask you that question, but from what I remember, she was kind of dodging around it.
She
No,
can't
that's
send
more-
us to go after a Banshee and dodge the question.
She
What?
just asked you to retrieve it for her?
Pretty much. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't trusting of her on that part, but it's at least
We-
information we would have.
We need to have a chat with Sister Gariel when we get back to town.
Oh, it's Sister
very,
Gariel.
Very important information.
I'm going to carefully start like investigating the house.
As you look around the house, Rodam is sort of woven from branches and is very sparsely furnished. There's a chest, some shelves, a table. You see a couple of mirrors, but they're shattered. And everything kind of here looks like it was made of.
Is it just the one room?
craft. Yeah.
I
Do you
am
have
going
mending
to
snow?
carefully open the chest and look inside.
You see just some like dusty trinkets and baubles. There's jewelry. There's necklaces. Shattered, like a couple of shattered hand mirrors.
Don't take our stuff.
No, I just leave it.
Does Snowlu have mending?
I do have mending.
Ooh, maybe you could fix some of her mirrors. Maybe she'll appreciate it.
Do you want me to fix the mirrors?
Oh yes, I want you to fix them. She wanted a mirror before.
Is it
I don't know
because
why
you
they're all
want to look at
broken.
yourself?
No, look, it's fine. We need to fix the mirrors for the ghost, and maybe she'll be nice to us. We can. Well, she doesn't have any more information for us, I guess, but still fix them for her.
Well, let's leave her one fixed one
Yeah.
as on the way out.
That sounds good to me. Shouldn't
I
take
wanna
too
go out
long.
there. Where are we even gonna sleep?
I don't want to sleep here.
So picky.
It's freezing cold in here.
We have blankets.
Still
I'm
helps.
So
sure
you're telling me
Agatha's
the
more than
Banshee's
happy.
house is more appealing
She was
than
so
the town?
nice. What do
She's
you
gonna
mean?
watch me sleep. I don't want to.
She was so nice. I think you guys are just overreacting.
Let us return to the Ox. We owe it to Cletus.
I don't want to sleep in the town either. But I guess if we don't have any other choice, or maybe we should head over here and try to like camp somewhere near the mountains
That's fun.
because we're gonna be heading here anyway.
Hmm.
We do need to be careful though. That's where the people were watching us from.
Do you cast mend?
I'll take a few minutes to gather like the shards and stuff, and slowly but surely, like probably be able to repair it. It's like a whole minutes.
At least one of
It's
them.
like a tier. Yeah.
Okay. As you mend the mirror, you sort of see her apparition in the mirror, and it sort of shoots out and flies through Erebus. And as she flies through Erebus, you just hear one word, which is Lotus.
Lotus.
And Snowlu, you all kind of would have heard it.
What about it?
Are you okay, Erebus?
I'm
She's-
fine, but
She seemed to be staring at you a lot.
That was not Lotus.
Well, let's not linger here.
Lotus.
It was nice meeting you, Agatha.
A parting
Oh.
gift for you.
You can
And I
have one
kind
of
of
your
like
mirrors back.
I gesture towards the mirror in Snowlu's hands.
And you just kind of hear, sort of just all around you, that name was my thanks. And just you hear another like kind of loud howling wind sound that sort of kind of pushes you guys out of the house.
Whoa.
You guys are outside.
She doesn't like
Oh.
us. Well, I guess we go get the ox and find somewhere to make camp.
Well, we came out of that alive. I would consider that a victory.
Does anyone know what that name or
No,
Anything
it's
that could
nothing I'm
mean?
familiar with at all.
I don't even know what that
Lotus
is.
Lotus?
Lotus is my mentor. The one that taught me all about being a druid and stuff.
Why did she tell Erebus?
Oh.
She was also staring at Erebus the whole time. Did you do anything to this lady, Erebus?
No, this is the first time I've been this far east.
Well, first I have a magical bird, and now it's ghost, no stuff.
Very strange.
I guess in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the night, is not a place to talk about it. So we can discuss it while we're in the comfort of a camp. Maybe in the mountains there won't be sturges, and we can have a nice fire.
Sounds like a great time.
Can't wait to get jumped in the middle of the night by a bunch of bandits. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys make your way back to Coneyberry and settle in for the night. Thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned before, we are playing this live on Twitch on Friday night, so feel free to come stop by the stream to see what kind of shenanigans the party gets up to as it happens live. 3 of our party members are also fellow streamers. I have links to their Twitch pages down below. If you think they're funny, if you loved them, please go drop them a follow. You won't regret it. and we hope to catch you next time.